when we came to a city, the people from the city used to arrange for us a place to stay overnight, and she would speak to the rabbi from the city and to see if she can arrange a cheder there for girls. But they couldn't afford to pay. The city, a small city, then another city, came to a bigger city, but still you couldn't. But we traveled about 6 months. Some places stayed a week, some places stayed 3-4 days, like that. Finally, we came to Svintsyan. In Polish, Svintsany. Svintsyan. It was much bigger. There were about at least 10,000 population and about 8 to 1,000 Jews. Proportionally, it was the biggest Jewish community that we encountered. Again, the same story. She went to the rabbi to ask, and she read for the rabbi from the prayer book. And she said, opened the Bible. She translated for him. And she thought she can write and teach. The rabbi was so amazed that a woman was able to do all this. At that time, they never heard of it. And she can teach, and she's a woman, and she has to teach girls, not a man. It's wonderful. That is wonderful. It's like a miracle happened to our city. And he arranged at the synagogue that for afternoon between the after school they would come to her. In the beginning she had about 5, then within 6 months she had about 15, then by the year she had about 18 to 20. And she was able to teach. She loved it. She loved to teach. And I think I copied from her because I love to teach. And we rented a house, and we were able to buy clothes. We have to live like human beings now. And because our shoes were torn from walking so far, and our clothes was old and torn. Now we were able to buy clothes, to buy shoes. We were very happy. The only thing that my mother was worried is that her older son is still in prison. Anyway, after a year or so, being in Svintsyan, that he was free. They let him out. And my mother's cousin in Vilna gave him the new address in Svintsyan, and he came over to visit us. We couldn't believe it. We were afraid that he'll be hit, he'll be punished. He looked taller and so strong, and I was very small. He picked me up with his little finger. Anyway, he didn't like Svintsyan to stay. He went back to Vilna, and then but he already learned about it. He was still a communist, but he learned not to take chances. Meanwhile, she was teaching girls, but me she didn't teach at all. Absolutely none. So what I did, when I was already, by the time we got Svintsyan, I was already 9.5. And I didn't know a thing. So I used to watch the girls riding, and I used to get old paper that they threw away, which was still, on the other side, still good. I used to get a pencil and copy it. And I heard, but to learn the alphabet, I think, had no chance because she was teaching the group and I was not supposed to get in there.